Good evening, everyone. Hope all is well. Everybody's doing good. Currently recording everything through the phone, and the microphone is absolutely shocking. So we'll be doing voiceover until I can get something a little better. Alright, this job is for a good client of mine. They had some electrical work done, which included the consumer unit to be changed. This was completed in April 22, from what I can remember. So this is prior to me meeting my client. So being that it was in April 22, you'd assume that BS 76718 18th edition amendment 2 has been followed, being that it came into effect in March 22, I'm pretty sure. As you can see, this was not the case, and with no paperwork or sign off, my client asked me to take a look. As you can see, it's a bodge. And I'd like to think it wasn't an electrician that carried out the works, but who knows. I just want to ask you all what you think. As you can see, the main earth was emitted from the same entry point as the meter towers, so line and neutral. So if we look in the big brown book and go to regulation 521.5.1, as you see there, the conductors of an AC circuit installed in a ferromagnetic enclosure shall be arranged so that all line conductors and neutral conductor, if any, and the appropriate protective conductor are contained within the same enclosure. Where such conductors enter a ferrous enclosure, they shall be arranged such that the conductors are only collectively surrounded by ferromagnetic material. So collectively surrounded. See, now I interpret that as the line of neutral and main earth should all be installed through the same entry point. But do let me know what you think. Would you code it? Is it worth a thought? Leave a comment below. Back to the mess that was. As you can see, we had cables entering from everywhere with no grommets on entry. This did cut the cables out of sheath in many places. Just an absolute dog stiller of a job. Because they used the same cable entry points in the meter box and the kitchen on the other side of the wall was already finished, we had to bring our cables into our new box in exactly the same location. We use YLEX and BG fire grommets. We just use whichever one is on offer at the time. So BG or YLEX, they're all the same. It's just whichever is cheapest. And with the DIN rail removed, we insert our new meter towers. Once the DIN rail is set back in, we straighten our cables one last time, start installing our RCBOs. So when we install our RCBOs, we work from the furthest circuit and then back towards the main switch. This just helps us dress in the neutral fly leads, makes it look nice and tidy. Once all the RCBOs are fitted, we go ahead and start installing the circuits into the appropriate devices. We try and keep them nicely looped with plenty to work with for the next guy. We went through a stage of trying to hide CPCs, as you can see on this one. There is still plenty of cable, it's just dressed into the top section of the unit. We have decided that this is no longer how we do things and have gone back to our normal nice loop, as you've probably seen on some of our other installs. Once all our cables are in, we use a mirror to install the buzz bar, just to make sure all our connections are perfect and seated where they should be. We then proceed to talk all our connections to the manufacturer settings and move on to labelling. After all our testing is complete, on this one we did an EICR prior, but we do still go around and just make sure our ZSs are as they were on the previous EICR. And then we fit the board cover, and another job well done. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, and if it's not too much trouble, just hit that subscribe button. More content coming soon.